Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to another Monday morning musing webinar. I'm Sandra Madaffrey. Just had to go live on the Facebook group. It's nice to have you here. Let's get started. Please welcome. There's quite a few people on here and let us know. Sorry, Richard. Hi, Ree. Nice to have you here. Oh, unmute myself. Okay, hopefully this is working now. Let me know that you can hear me. Now I can, great. My apologies. We sometimes have a few technical issues in IT land. So I'm going to share my screen. I really want you guys to become very interactive with today's webinar. The reason for that is because this is a very important topic. I'll put the chat screen up so that I can see all your questions and get the slideshow going. Very important topic, because if you don't get this right, the ability to find leads and then the right leads is something that I need to talk about. It's like almost having a plug in your flow of your business. And why I say the right leads. Lately, I've seen a lot of people on Facebook saying things like, here's an ebook, here's a free this, free that on how to find leads, which is great. And I found 800 leads in 2 days, which is great. But the problem is here, and this is one of the biggest problems I see with people, is that out of those 100 leads that you've just found, I'll guarantee you that 99% of them are not your potential future client. So what you want to be doing is you want to be finding leads, okay, that are quality leads, and that are leads that, you know, there is an opportunity for you to move forward with that lead, not straight away, but eventually for a client to become your client. So when we target our marketing to find leads, we have to make sure that we target our marketing to find leads that are what we call quality leads or qualified leads that will then become your, you're more likely to be your client, rather than having to scout through call after call after call after call of people that are just not compatible to what you're doing, and they're not your potential future clients for many, many, many reasons. So this is why when I created the program of Passion to Profit, lead finding is in the connect section, but then the convert section, we have the qualifying part, because really you need to make sure that by the time you get a client to a strategy call, to a brainstorming call, to a health check, whatever it is that you call it in your business, but that call that you have with that client before they actually sign up to your program or your product, that they are pretty much already a qualified lead. I've seen people and people have come to me for coaching and business coaching and to learn some of these skills, where the first thing they said to me was, oh, please don't tell me I've got to go looking for leads, because that's what someone else said to me, and I got hundreds of leads, but none of them panned through, and I wasted days and days and days. Okay, so that's something that I want you to think about as we go through it. We're going to talk about this, and the way I'm going to show you, which is a more organic way of actually finding leads, okay, for your business. This organic way is where you go and actually find your leads, is that you connect with people who are your potential clients, and you sort them out, rather than doing these really massive generic posts where, yeah, they look fantastic, 500 people have commented on it, but then, you know, there's nobody is a lead for you. And the rule of thumb is usually 1 in every 4 people. If you have targeted your niche correctly and you've qualified your niche correctly, that 1 in 4 will be your client. So that doesn't sound so bad. So let's start having a look at these, going through the slides and having a look. So why I've spoken a little bit about why it's important to have the right lead. And please, for you guys that are on the Zoom call, or if you're watching this live on Facebook, please just put your questions and I'll get to them. So why do we need to find leads? Because if we have just a drip, drip, drip of leads, like I said, 1 in 4 of your leads will turn into a paying customer, roughly. That's if you really qualify them. Let's say if you don't go through a really heavy qualifying process, it'll be about 1 in 10. So if you only have 1 in 10 that will buy, if you're getting 2 leads a week, it's going to take you a long time to get 10 leads. So you need to be at this every day. It's so important. It is at the beginning of the funnel. It is the most, what I call one of the most important steps to creating your business. Without leads, there is no one to sell to. So let's have a look at why. So if you don't keep pouring new people through your funnel, the tap will eventually dry out. So it's really, really important that you have to keep popping people through the funnel. You don't have enough potential clients to look at what you do. So you need to keep having your eyes on the business. Hi, Meredith. Nice to see you there. Okay, so that's another thing. So remember the 10% rule. 1 in 10 people that see your things will usually reach out to you. You keep trying to sell to the same people. I see this all the time, all the time. I keep seeing people not building their friends lists, not building their connections, not building their leads, and they keep trying to sell their product over and over again. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to get this phone going so that I can see if there's anyone on Facebook, over and over again, and not making any sales because they're selling to the same people. You must, it is imperative to keep putting yourself out there in front of different people all the time. And I'm going to talk a little bit about how we do that. You need to educate and nurture people. Okay, so you need leads to educate and nurture people, and then your potential clients will know that you are the right person for them and reach out. Okay, so what we want is a flowing tap. We want flowing leads that we then sift through, but we want the correct flowing leads. Okay, no point having a business group and having, people in there that are employees and that have no desire to build a business. So this is the other thing. I see people creating groups. I see people having friends. And social media, guys, whether you like it or not, is a marketing tool. It is a very cheap marketing tool. So keep that in mind. And I see people that have all their family and friends and everything on their Facebook profiles, on their Instagrams, which is great. They can be there as well, but they're not going to be constantly buying off you. And also too, you need other new people constantly looking at what you're doing. All right, so any questions again, guys, please ask. Now, here are some of the biggest mistakes, okay, when it comes to finding new leads. And I can tell you I made them all, okay? Not having a niche, okay? So if you don't have a niche, you just get trickles of people everywhere. You've got no expertise. I'm not going to go into this. I talk about niching all the time. You must have a niche. It refines your videos. It refines your content. It makes people see you as an expert. So you need to have a niche so that you know who to target. Incorrect messaging. Here's another one. You need to educate and nurture people. You need to talk about people's pain points and educate them that you are the right person for them. I often see people putting up posts, content posts about so many different things that don't relate to what they're doing. And it's great to have memes and quotes and things like that, but the messaging is not right. You want to be targeting your potential client from the get-go. Okay, you have a potential, you have a niche, you have a potential client, you may have an avatar as well. You must get that message correct to that client. When you get your message right, the leads that come through, okay, are your potential leads. Your potential clients, okay? But if you have the incorrect messaging, and this is what I see all the time with people, when they put up some posts and it is not targeted to their niche, their message isn't correct, and they get all these leads, and 3/4 of the leads will come through and they'll say, oh no, but no, I don't want to work on that, or no, that wasn't my problem. Okay, so you must get that message right. Waiting for clients to come to you. This does not happen. There is a lot of white noise, both on and off social media. You need to go and find your clients. You need to make a part, as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, part of your daily routine to go and actively search out your potential clients. I do this every single day. Okay? No social media presence. Absolutely no social media presence, and then they put up promo posts, or they try and sell a program, or they go into a group and try to sell something in a group on one of the promo days, and they get crickets. You need to have social media presence. This doesn't have to take a long time. If you start to put aside 1 hour of your day for this business that you're passionate about, to get on social media and make a presence, okay, eventually when you get big enough, you can hire people to do this, but at the beginning, you have to do this yourself, okay? You must have social media presence. People need to see you, okay? No networking whatsoever, both online and offline, okay? So yes, we're talking, I'm going to talk to you about the online presence today, but now we're back, almost back to normal. There's offline as well, okay? I am very, very big advocate for offline networking, thinking about starting some offline networking again very, very soon, and actually going this Wednesday to a BNI that I've been invited to, because offline networking is very important. You get to speak to people face to face. If you don't want to do that, that's okay, but it's a great way to meet and connect with new people. And of course, you need to network online as well. You need to show up at other people's networking stuff, in other people's groups, and all those sorts of things as well. No call to action. There's a post and there's no call to action. Constantly just post, and no call to action. Now, we don't need, when I say call to actions, okay, I don't mean buy from me. Call to actions can be things like download my PDF, download my ebook, come to this webinar, come and listen to an interview, join my group, okay? They are call to actions. People in the past have thought that call to action is all about selling. I'm not talking about selling here at all. I'm talking about some form of call to action. Some of them will, of course, be buy. Trying to sell all the time instead of educating. I spoke about that in last week's Business Bites. You're very welcome to go through that webinar again. It is on YouTube if you haven't seen it, but people try to sell. They don't educate their client. No following up. I see this all the time. I've actually been really bad at this myself. Currently looking at hiring someone because I don't have time some days to follow up because I'm running the business. Not wanting to sound salesy, so they don't ring the person or speak to them at all, okay? And giving up too soon, okay? We all see the amazing posts on Facebook about all the people that made 6K, six plus figures in 2 weeks and all those sorts of things. So what happens is you think you should be doing that. So what happens is you jump on, the results aren't that quick for you, which is usually actually the case for everyone, okay? And so they give up too soon. And not using some old-fashioned techniques. We're going to talk a little bit about some old-fashioned techniques, and some of them might be things like picking up a phone call, sending a card, sending a little mail out. I did this with my VIP group a couple of years ago, and every single person in that VIP group We sent out Christmas cards, including myself, because I do it as well, with my group when I ask them to do a challenge. And everybody got clients in January, which is usually one of the quietest time of the year. So let's have a look at social media first. Here are some of the things. Apologies, I have to jump on a work call at 10:30. And is this recorded? So relevant for me at the moment. Yeah, it is recorded, and I'm gone over time, and I apologize for that. Yes, it is, Richard, but I'm going to get through it really, really quick now. But it will be recorded. So social media, some of the things that you can do: join some new groups, interact and be of value in the new groups. Don't just get into a group and promo. I see it. I see people doing it in my group. People are not going to buy off you if they don't know you, if they don't know what you do. So you have to interact and be of value. You have to like other people's posts. This is also on Instagram and on LinkedIn as well, guys. This is not just Facebook. This is across the board, okay? Comment on other people's posts and then create your own posts, okay? You have to interact with people. It's all right. Yes, I love the person. Yep, I love people-to-people networking as well. So I'm just looking at creating something very soon. So just look out for it. Make your Facebook profile public. I get a lot of people complaining when I say that, but make your Facebook profile public. So important. Okay, people need to see who you are. Don't put stuff on your Facebook profile that you don't want people to see. If you want to keep it private, create another one, create private chat groups, which is what I've done, okay? But people want to see who you are. People want to see who they're working with, okay? Add value to your profile. In other words, jump on, create videos, let people see who you are, warts and all. There's no such thing as perfection. People want to see that you are a real person, okay? Start at the top of your funnel. It's not about selling. So start at the top, which is all about value. Again, if you want to look, there's other YouTube channels, YouTube videos of mine. We talk about funnels, okay? Start at the top of your funnel. People constantly put a post and go, PM me, DM me, let me sell you something, you know, join this, join that. Start at the top and work people down through the funnel. Yes, you do have to have those selling posts, but it should be about only 20%. Okay, again, I spoke about that last week in great detail, so I'm not going to go through it, okay? And be genuine, be you. People can see through it. You know, I constantly get people coming to me that say they saw this and they saw that on Facebook, but that they found that the people were trying to up talk themselves so much. So be you, be genuine, okay? And follow up. Follow up with people. That does not mean that you jump into their private messages and try and sell them something. Be genuine. If you are truly interested in someone, if you are truly interested and know that you can actually help someone, connect with them first, get to know them, and then they can see what you do without you saying, hey, buy off me. Okay? That's what happens all the time with me. I connect with people. If I see someone who is struggling on Facebook or someone who could benefit from what I do, I connect with them. Make sure that we have a genuine connection, just like you would when you're out there talking to someone. You would not walk up to someone and say, hi, buy off me. Social media is exactly the same. Okay? Offline, which is really important. Attend networking events. Physically attend networking events. People will get to see who you are. Right? Support other businesses. So when someone else has a networking event, go to that networking event. Support other people. They will support you back. Okay? Talk about what you do to everybody. I once found a client, believe it or not, on an aeroplane. I'll never forget this. I had to fly from Sydney to Melbourne for one day. Years ago when I was doing trainers training, ended up sitting next to a girl who started to tell me all about what she was going through, and she signed up as a client on the aeroplane, 1 hour flight. Okay. So talk to people, let people know what you do. I hear people say all the time that they're embarrassed or they don't want to come across salesy or whatever. You never know who's out there that needs your help. Okay. Have leaflets. There's something old fashioned. Have you thought of putting up leaflets? Years ago when I lived near a local IGA, I used to put, and I've been thinking lately I'm going to do it again, used to put leaflets and little notes in their little notice board, and I had a lot of clients come to me from that. Leaflets in shopping centres, letterbox drops. People don't do this stuff anymore. You want to stand out, do something that's different that other people don't do. Okay, so mail outs. You might have people on your email lists, and you should be creating email lists the minute you start creating a business that you haven't spoken to for a while. Send them out a Christmas card, a how are you card, thinking about you card. And even one of the things that I've done for people too in the past is I've been genuine, guys. I haven't just done this because I need a lead, but I've thought of someone who I've thought for some reason they've popped into my head, and I've thought, oh, I wonder why I've thought of that person. And I've actually sent them a text, how you going? Okay. Face-to-face events are, again, people want to have these face-to-face events. We spent a whole year of online last year, so people are looking for places to go and things to do. So that's it. I did go way over time. I said these were supposed to be 15 minutes, and I've done half an hour. Airplanes are great. Captive audience. Almost got a meeting at a footy club from a plane chat. Absolutely. Okay. So you never know who might need you. So I'm going to take off, guys. I have gone way over time. I'm very passionate about this. If anyone's wanting to have a chat about this, if you have not had any chats with me in the past, this is for new clients only. I do offer a 30-minute health check on your business to see what is it that you need to do to propel you. One little tweak in your business sometimes can get you going in a completely new direction. But if you want to find everything I talk about, please jump on YouTube, Facebook. You can either follow me or jump into one of my groups. I'm also on Instagram and LinkedIn as well. And if you would like to have a chat to me about this topic, this is a really important topic, because if you don't get this right, no worries, Ree, see you tomorrow. If you don't get this right, if you don't target your niche properly and you don't have that enough proper qualified flowing leads through your funnel, unfortunately, your business will dry up. So next time you think about, I need to find some leads, don't get caught up in that 800 leads from one post, because 800 leads might not be your person. Go out there, find your leads, connect with these people. Make sure that your Facebook and your social media profile, or if you're out, that you talk about what you do, okay? And people will then ask you to work with them. All right, guys, that's it for me today. Thank you for being here. I look forward to seeing you again next week with another topic. Bye for now.